So this is an absolute schmozzle. And I tell you what, we're talking now about a country well and truly on its arse in terms of transport right now. And we've talked before about, the cost of fuel. We've talked about the airline chaos. Now look at this. I mean, this is a rail strike as well that's happening. So you've got basically, unless you've got a bicycle and are very quick at pedalling, you've got no chance of going to visit anywhere. It's an absolute nightmare, and it's very reminiscent now of lockdown. Like, people are really stripped back to the bare minimum in terms of rail travel right now. And it's all down to a pay dispute, very boring pay dispute.
All those people wanting extra money.
Not anything fun, is it? It's just,
No.
it's a pay dispute. They want 11% to match the rate of inflation. Look, I mean, can you blame them? Cost of living over there, I suppose,
Yeah,
but it is post-COVID.
I've actually had enough of them, to be honest, a little bit.
Have you?
Yeah, it's a pretty, I'm usually all up for people in the public sector getting paid more. They're typically not paid very well. They do jobs that not many people want. Nurses got a 3% pay rise, which is an absolute joke, really.
They've been on the front line.
And so the rail staff and the tube workers have been offered the same amount, 3%, and they've turned it down. They want between 7 and 11 for the rate of inflation. I mean, I just remember, growing up and obviously living in London for a very long time, there was a tube strike every other week. I just think they've kind of lost the point of that kind of last-ditch action now. That's when things get really bad and you have no other solution.
It's bad, though. This is bad. I mean, we're talking some rail services are going to be scaled back to the point where you'll get one every 4 hours.
Because they're striking.
4 hours, though. I mean, can you imagine if you've got to commute right now?
Yeah, I know, but the thing is, it's not going to impact half as badly as it has done in the past. Because in the past, obviously, they've got so much leverage on the basis that everybody gets on the train and everybody gets around using it. And so they've got all this leverage. So they go and strike because it's an easy way to go, well, what are you going to do without us? The problem is that everybody's been working home for the best part of 2 years.
And that's
so everyone's going to go,
yeah.
don't care. And so they don't have the leverage anymore. And so I think they're going to find out. Do you know that last year there was a Freedom of Information released, right? And they basically found out that tube drivers earn £56,000 a year, right? It's $100,000 a year.
That's pretty damn good.
They're doing okay, right? And the thing about most public sector workers is, the thing I feel sorry for them, and the reason they should earn more money, is because they deal with the public, who, let's be honest, are dicks most of the time, aren't they?
You swore. That's well done.
I know, yeah. but tube drivers don't. They sit in a little carriage of their own. They're locked in. Yeah, it's semi-automated. They don't do anything.
Tell that to the people who dealt with the tube and the London terror attacks.
Yeah, look,
people they have to deal with some terrible situations.
Yeah, sorry, I feel like that's a really hard thing to throw back at me. I don't have an answer to that. But to be honest, there was lots of people that dealt with that don't get paid enough to do what they do either.
And think now of the impact on the bus drivers. Because if you're a bus wanker now, I tell you what, it's hard work.
That's the thing, right? Bus drivers, I would never do that job in a million years. Honestly, I've got a night buses in London, and you're basically a private detective.
Did you get on the red ones?
The red ones, yeah, we have red ones.
I say that we don't have the red buses up north.
Do you have
It's a bit of a novelty to us. You always see them on telly.
But yeah, honestly, dealing with the public at night time on a night bus on a route through inner city London, give those people a pay rise. Don't give people that sit in a little carriage in a locked door extra
controversial money. So Mr. Tube Driver's not listening anymore. Sorry, see you later, bye.